A 5-2 loss in Red Deer, joined by associate coach Scott King for the Man Creek Coaches Show. Scott, I want to talk about the first period to start. Do you feel as though your team came out with some determination and some hunger? Seemed like you guys did a good job pushing and creating despite being down 2-0 in the frame.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't a bad period. I thought, they were opportunistic with what they got for chances, and I thought we had some pretty good looks as well, but if they don't go, it doesn't really matter. So I thought the first period was fine. And then after that, obviously the second period got put on our heels pretty good. Outshot us, whatever it was, quite a bit. And they just they played what they are. They're forechecking. They check hard. They know exactly what they are, and they play to their identity. And they made it real hard on us, and they took time and space away just by all effort plays. So, obviously that was a big game, and that's a disappointing outcome.
Dive a little bit more into that second period. You said how Red Deer played to their identity. Did Moose Jaw get away from theirs? Why such a big difference between the first and the second periods?
I just thought that they came out with a lot more grit and determination, and like the message from us was that we're fine here. It's 2-0, and just claw ourselves back in the game, but we just weren't ready to go, and they play hard. They always have. This has been Red Deer since I've ever been around. They manage pucks, they get pucks in, they forecheck hard, they defend real hard in front of their net. They don't overcomplicate things. They make the simple play, and they make it hard, and you have to try and generate anything. And third period obviously had I don't know how many shots we had. We had some pretty good looks to get ourselves back in it and got it close there. But just there's times where you had pucks in our sticks laying around the slot, and we just couldn't get it to go. And their goalie made some saves as well.
You feel as though you guys generated enough second opportunities in the third period to claw back in. But again, inside, paint and below the dots, Red Deer just collapses, and it took away a lot of rebound opportunities from the show.
Yeah, they do a good job. They're like I said, they know what they're doing in their own end. They don't overcomplicate things. They collapse and they clog things up, and they're willing to block shots. You can see that they laid their body on the line. I don't know how many times just in that one shift, and they really wanted this. Obviously, this was an important game for both teams, and it's a shame that we couldn't get those a little bit of more separation between us. So it is what it is, and get back home, and we'll try again on Tuesday. But we need to take some lessons from this about what teams do when you're necessarily not an over skilled team. How do you win games? Is you have to play the right way. You have to be willing to outcompete the guy across from you. And I thought there's too many times tonight where we were on the losing end of that battle.
Man Creek Coaches Show with associate coach Scott King. Appreciate the time, Scott. Good luck as you guys get ready for Brandon on Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks, James.